Hello everybody, my name is MiAh the King and welcome to my video. Now let's face it, according to my analytics, you people never watch more than a few minutes of my videos, so I either need to make this go super fast or I need to become more entertaining. The problem? I'm not that funny, and I'm not too sure on how entertaining I am overall. I'm quite the dullard, actually. But regardless, the main thing I'm trying to do with my channel isn't necessarily to entertain, it's to inform. If you are entertained in the process, then that's a bonus. So now I shall give you my personal opinion on Warstride challenges. I don't know dick diddly about this game other than it's some kind of first-person shoot-'em-up kind of game with challenges, though I suppose that was pretty obvious from the title. Also keep in mind this game is released in early access, so there is unfinished content and there might be some bugs and glitches along the way. This game was developed by Dream Powered Games and published by Focus Entertainment. Now this is a very fast-paced level-by-level FPS kind of game. Think of it like Killing Floor or Doom. You have a level, you have to get through it as fast as possible or you lose and have to restart. Along the way you have enemies you have to kill or else the door won't unlock. So you have to run from start to finish through this maze, shooting your enemies with a certain time frame with a certain level of accuracy, or you lose and have to repeat the level until you do it right. The game makes you bunny hop and slide for speed boosts, which might be awesome for some players and terrible for others. And that's pretty much it. That's the game. It has dozens of different levels and half a dozen different modes along with half a dozen different difficulty settings for each level or scenario or mode, and it has a dozen different types of guns used for different types of things for each level. For instance, you might need a carbine for long range or a shotgun for certain enemies that get up close. So yeah, that's it. Currently, that's all there is. Want to know my personal opinion on it? I mean, it's worth it if you like fast-paced, challenging FPS games with no depth. The game is fun, sure, but it's just the same gimmick over and over again, which can get very boring very quickly. The biggest problem with this is the level design. At least in Doom, you had unique, interesting, epic, massive level designs to spruce things up a bit and give your eyes something to look at. But here, I'm pretty much just running through tunnels over and over again, fighting the same enemies over and over again. I'm already bored with the game. And I have a feeling that a lot of people will get bored with the game fairly easily because it has that same quality of being really fun and exciting in the beginning, but then as you play it longer, you realize you're just doing the same thing over and over again, and there's always going to be someone better than you, so, you know, there's that whole mindset behind it as well. But let me stress, the reason why I'm not really doing so well with this game is because it's not my type of game. But there are hundreds of thousands, if not more, people who would love the idea of this game, and I can understand why. The game does offer you a significant challenge, and it does get harder as you play. One thing it kept saying to me was killing time. That is the most truthful thing about this game. It really is just a way to kill time, which is perfect for a lot of people. I personally don't get the appeal or care much for the game, but what I do recognize is how much other people out there might really get a kick out of something like this. The game has medals that you unlock as you complete levels and as you complete levels on different difficulties. It has hidden skulls in each level that if you shoot these skulls, it will unlock something. I'm not entirely sure everything they do unlock. It could be a new level or a difficulty or whatever, but when I did it, I managed to unlock a new gun, so that was pretty cool. It has a nemesis mode that you can use to amplify the stakes of your gameplay. It's like a friend mode where you can invite friends, but it's more of a challenging each other kind of dynamic. You can add a friend and the two of you do the same level and, you know, the game keeps track of who's doing better. You'll be notified if you pass a nemesis or if they pass you in time. Plus, as you run, a ghost of their run will be in your run for you to follow, learn, or surpass, which is also kind of cool. It's almost like you're doing the level with your friend. It's a very competitive game. In every aspect, this game is meant to challenge you. It's not exactly the hardest game, but I'm pretty sure I had mine on easy setting. I'm not too sure. It doesn't say easy, medium, or hard. It has other equivalent that I think knows. But regardless, I think it was a bit easy for me because that's what I inadvertently chose. But that doesn't mean you have to. So to make this shorter, the game is a challenging FPS with varying difficulties that allows you to compete head-to-head indirectly with friends or strangers as you push your FPS skills and bunny hopping skills to the limit in several different time-challenging modes and mazes. If that sounds amazing, or if that sounds like something that you definitely want to check out, then you should do so. It'll give it to you in spades. It's only selling for $20, and for me it was only selling for $15, so I'm not sure if that's a discount thing or whatever, but if this is your kind of game, then that price tag is also excellent. I highly recommend you give it a trial run. I mean, the first 2 hours you're going to know whatever you need to know to make a learned purchase. But if you want to hear some more specifics, then here we go. The gameplay is smooth and it makes sense, feels good, and I had nothing to complain about here. All the buttons do what you'd think they should do, and it all flows very smoothly. The guns feel like they should, and that was probably the biggest thing right there. The game was also very stable. I had no glitches, screen tearing, frame rate drops, crashes, anything like that. It all ran smoothly for me. The game's music is just badass and helps pull you into the epic trial you're about to run. Along that same vein, the sound effects are on point too. The guns make the appropriate sounds, as do the monsters, and even your sliding and jumping have appropriate sound effects. The price is appropriate, and the game even offers you a tutorial that's pretty well done in teaching you how to play. And of course, last but not least, is the graphics. They aren't the best that I've ever seen, but they are still pretty darn good for such a high-paced kind of game. I mean, the blood and guts going everywhere, and you can see it. I mean, that's good stuff, fun stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about the game. I mean, does it have some negatives? Sure, I guess it does, but I feel like I've already brought those up. So after you've heard everything, if this sounds like something you want to check out, then, you know, do so. If you didn't like what you heard or saw, then this game is not for you, trust me. But that's all I got for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I can't wait to see you all again on my next adventure. So until then, I bid you all farewell.